Are you curious what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on airport and scenery enhancements? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. Some cool new packages, and the first one is from Scene3D. It's Austin Modern City. What they did is they updated the city, they applied some fixes to the textures, structures, bridges and shores, and added back many missing buildings and features. This makes it more realistic compared to the default content of Flight Simulator 2020. What has been added? 60 handcrafted building models, beautiful night effects, compatible with other developer airport model add-ons, and can be used with the photogrammetry off. And this is how it looks like. So really nice package. As you can see, it contains a lot of detail for, in this case, Austin in the US. Also during the night it looks pretty cool. If you love flying in that area and you're missing the level of detail currently, then this could be something which you could have a look at, because this one really adds the additional things which are currently missing, or maybe not the quality you expect from it. Then the next one is from France VFR. It's Center VFR Airports. This is, I would say, especially useful for people who love flying VFR flights. In this case, it contains 35 VFR airports and airfields located in the central region of France, including photorealistic buildings, extremely detailed ground textures and markings, entire fleets of static flying club planes, and reworked vegetation placed with the utmost precision. If we look at the airports which are being added, that's indeed, I would say, a pretty long list, right? 32 are enhanced airports and airfields with photorealistic 3D modeling, and 3 are large military airports added with photorealistic ground textures. Everything, of course, contains some cool things like improved ground texture markings, but also realistic static flying club and jet airplanes on all platforms. Numerous animations and accurate details, vegetation rework, realistic night lighting, and all kind of other cool things. And there are also some charts provided, not for all of them, but for some of them there are some charts provided, as it looks like. And this is how it looks like. Right, a lot of detail has been added. If you would compare this with the default Flight Simulator 2020 content, this one is, I would say, pretty nice. As always, high quality, always nice stuff which they are creating. Mainly focusing on VFR, right? Mainly focusing on the smaller airports, but now also military airports. So pretty nice. The next one is from RK Bridger. They're known for their bridges, and they created, in this case, recreated the Hudson River bridges. In this case, they recreated, I'd say, a lot of things, right? The Hudson River from just north of New York City for 200 miles to Waterford, 80 miles north of Albany. Which bridges did they update? Well, these bridges, and you can see the list is pretty long. Now here we can see some screenshots. Maybe they added some before or after pictures. This is the area covering, right? So pretty large area which they're covering. These are the bridges, and if you would compare it with normal bridges which are included in Flight Simulator, they are mostly under the water or are all the same. In this case, the RK Bridger packages add a lot of detail. Then we've got Aero Designs. They released Manchester Boston Regional Airport, Kilo Mike Hotel Tango. This airport is a secondary airport in the Boston metro region. So they created a lot of things, including a highly detailed terminal exterior and interior, but also the fully custom high-resolution ground texture markings, custom model textures and animated jetways, and also the custom and accurate 3D mesh for the entire airport area. HDR and accurate night lighting is there, fully customized runway and taxiway lighting, PBR for all textures, as well as the detailed and accurate 3D models of surroundings, airport buildings with high-resolution textures. And then also the airport comes with a GSX profile. So for those who are using GSX, you can use the GSX profile, which makes it even more nicer. This is the airport, right? It looks pretty cool already. There are a lot of jetways, as you can see, and a lot of details have been added. I would say this is one of which you could consider to buy if you love a very detailed airport, because also the cargo part has been updated, as it looks like. Let's look at some jetways, right? We see them. Here's the UPS aircraft. You know, let's say the roads under the runways, or on the taxiways in this case, are there. So a lot of detail has been added to this airport, which is, say, pretty cool. I'm searching for a picture if they have included the interior of the terminal, because it's also what they mentioned, right? So maybe there's a sneak peek into that one. But for now, they're all external pictures of the runways, of the taxiways. This is the the passenger drop-off, likely. So still pretty cool. Maybe we scroll down, we can see it at the bottom. No pictures of the interior, unfortunately. Then we've got delivery pack France VFR Center. This is a special package. It contains 15 very accurately ultra high design 4K liveries for the most famous aircrafts like the DR400, the Cessna 172 and other aircrafts. And this will add some more realism, right? I'm not sure why they added it to the, I would say, this section, because these are liveries, but likely it has to do with the filtering, which I did, which was filtering on, in this case, France VFR. So a lot of cool things have been added, right? You can see a lot of liveries for multiple aircraft types, which make it nicer to use in Flight Simulator 2020, but also more realistic. Then we've got MSF Scenery Builders. They released the La Paz International Airport, Mike Lima Papa. This airport is where it's located, hard to say, in Mexico, right? It's all in Spanish, so it's hard to say, but it's located in Mexico. There are not a lot of details, so let's jump to the screenshots which they have provided. A lot of cool things are added. As you can see, they updated the aprons with correct numbering. They added some military part, the aeronaval part to the airport. So also military trucks are there. So a lot of scenery updates for this airport created by MSF Scenery Builders. Then scrolling down, we can find SamScene 3D again. They released the San Diego Modern City. In this case, they updated the city of San Diego. 50 handcrafted buildings, including the San Diego famous landmarks such as army ships, stadium, banks, tower, shopping malls, etc. Beautiful night lighting. It's also compatible with third-party add-ons, so that's really cool. And here we can see some screenshots. Here the boats, right? Also the buildings. If we look at that, that's really cool. They really, I would say, optimized this one. Then we've got Dream Scenery. They updated the trees around Stuttgart, which is in Germany. So what they did is they removed the automatically generated vegetation and only kept the photogrammetric trees, and that makes it more realistic. They don't, I would say, publish pictures before and after, but this is how it looks like, right? So I'd say more realistic, I would say. So pretty cool. Then France VFR Center. This package looks like the same as we already discussed, right? 35 packages are there. Yeah, kind of weird because I already thought these are the Center VFR airports and this is the France VFR Center. So I'm not sure what went wrong, but it looks like it's almost the same. Oh, it includes everything, all the elements and infrastructures. Yeah, so it's kind of weird, I would say. Yeah, because these pictures look exactly the same. So we'll skip this one for now. And then the last one is the Washington and Baltimore real trees by Dream Scenery. Again, they removed the automatically created trees and only are using the photogrammetric trees to make it more realistic. So an update for Washington and Baltimore. And with this, we're at the end of this video where we looked at the airport and senior enhancements for Flight Simulator 2020. I hope you liked it. If you're not searching for some new aircrafts or maybe some aircraft liveries or maybe some new activities for Flight Simulator 2020, then have a look at the description of this video because there are links to those videos as well. Thanks for watching and I'll see you back next time.